everyone, so for this week's video I'm going to continue the trend with doing things that seem fun to me. Not too long ago I watched Tati's video with Scott Barnes, JLO's makeup artist, and he really transformed her into this beautiful bronzed glowy goddess. After I watched it, I had the urge to try to recreate that same look, follow his same techniques and everything on myself to see how it would look like on me. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try to follow along Tati's video with Scott Barnes and see if we end up looking like JLO, which I doubt, but I want to get close. So we're just gonna get started. I'm gonna try to see if I could maybe show clips of the video as I'm watching and following along. I'm gonna be watching the video on my phone. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to do that. If not, I'll just show like stills from the video of what they're doing as I'm doing it on myself. If you don't see the video clip, it's because I couldn't figure it out. Anyways, let's just get started. I pulled my hair back so it won't get in the way. The first thing he started with is concealer. He did the reverse contouring first, where they put, you know, concealer here and cream contour here. I've never done that before, so this is gonna be my first time ever doing that. I'm gonna take Tarte's Shape Tape Concealer in Fair. I'm gonna use a little bit. I think I'm gonna mix it with the YSL concealer too, because this one is kind of heavy and drying a little bit. So I'm gonna mix this with this concealer, which is a lot more creamier, I would say, in my opinion. Okay, let's get this on. I have my mirror right here. He really went in there. I'm kind of scared. I'm gonna dab this on because a little goes a long way with this. Puts it all here. Okay, then I'm gonna go with this. He really puts it everywhere. Alright, okay. First step done. Next thing he does is he grabs a, he called it in the video a cat paw. I don't know if I have a cat paw. Let me see what I got. Let me see what I can find. Okay, so the closest thing I could find to what he used is this brush, just a flat brush. And then he just started blending. The sun just went down. Oh God, now the lighting is gonna be horrible. I'm gonna power through it. Sorry guys. I'm planning on buying a lighting kit, but you know, that shit. Oh, it's coming back, it's coming back. Lightings are expensive, but I'll buy one, I promise. He like blended it out all the way. Probably just gonna speed through this so I won't bore you guys too much. Okay, boom, I think we're done with that blending part. Next he does cream contour. So I'm gonna mix my cream contours. I'm gonna use Tarte's, this color right here, and then I'm gonna mix it with Chanel's Universal Bronze. It's kind of almost out. For this part, he started contouring right here first, and he used kind of like a paintbrush, and I don't have any brush that looks like a paintbrush, so I'm just gonna go with my own little cream contour brush and hope for the best. It goes in heavy, like super heavy. If you haven't watched it, I would recommend watching it. It's so cool. It looks crazy at first, but somehow it all comes together. I'm hoping that's gonna happen to me. Sharpen that jawline. Okay, boom, next. He also contours her collarbone and stuff, but I don't want to change shirts. Okay, next he goes in to the cheeks. The contour I'm using looks more grayish in tone than the one he used. His was straight up, like, it looked orange in the video. He said that this is the look he does when JLO does a music video. So So maybe that's why it's this crazy. Okay, next we're doing nose. So I'm taking this brush right here and then just contouring my nose. And he rounds it out the tip. Another thing he does is around the lips. This is where it starts getting crazy. Contouring done. After this step, he starts like pinning on her chest, but like I said, I don't need to do that. My chest is covered. After that, he goes straight into foundation. He used a brush to apply his foundation, so I'm just gonna use this Morphe brush. And the foundation I'm gonna use, Fit Me foundation, Dewy and Smooth by Maybelline. I'm just gonna put some in the back of my hand and just go for it. I don't know how this is gonna look on top of all this. I'm just gonna go for it. Go big, go home. This is not at all how I do my makeup. If you've seen my other video, that's pretty much how I always do my makeup. He seems to never touch this area, or if he does it very lightly. Kind of effed up in this part. I kind of went over it. He didn't really touch it. He kind of just blended in between the contour and the highlight. I think I'm gonna add more concealer down the bridge of my nose because I messed up again. He left it on the whole time. Might as well go back in here too. My hair is all over the place. Bring the highlight back in here. Compared to me and his looks so neat and perfect. Mine looks messy AF. I'm trying, okay? I'm not a professional. Okay, I'm just gonna blend. I think that's all for foundation. Next he moves on to blush, I think. And he uses a cream blush. I'm gonna see if I can find one. Okay, so I have this cream blush by MAC. It's the only one I have, or the only one I found, and I'm just gonna use it. I'm gonna use this same brush for the blush, because why not? And he applies it to the very apples of the cheek, because he said he wants us to look like babies. So I think that's it for blush. We're good with blush. Next step, let's see. I'm surprised the contour is still on. And then he takes like a dual-ended brush. I don't have one, so I'm just gonna use this random brush. And he says he just goes over the whole thing and marries all the colors together. I think we're set. Boom, next step, what is it? Now we start with powders. All right, we're gonna bust out the Laura Mercier. So I'm just gonna take my regular schmegular powder brush and I'm just gonna put that on. Actually, I skipped a step. I didn't even notice he already blended the nose contour in the video. He kind of just skipped over it. So that's what we're gonna do right now. We're just gonna quickly blend that out. I'm just gonna use a sponge because I have no idea what he used. Okay, now we can go into powder. We're done with powder. Next, it just goes into highlight, which is weird. Okay, but we're following this tutorial. I dropped something. I'm taking this Anastasia highlighter palette, and he uses a fan brush. He says he mixes all his colors, so that's what we're gonna do. Except I'm not gonna mix this dark one. I'm just gonna go for these three, because you know we're trying to look bright here. Done with highlighting. Next, he goes into contouring / bronzing. So I'm gonna take my Garlane. I think that's how you say that name. Almost dropped it. I don't have any of his brushes, so at this point, I'm just gonna use my own. I'm gonna use this brush right here. Okay. We're just go in. We're gonna go in. And then he says he's gonna toast the edges, which means just going over the hairline. Okay, I think we're done with the bronzing. After this, he goes straight into lip. I don't have a lot of lip pencils, so let's see how we're gonna do this. Probably gonna have to steal one of my mom's. Shout out to my mom. I found a lip pencil. I'm just gonna use this one I randomly found. So we're just gonna take this and outline. I'm actually really bad at outlining my lips. I hate it. Okay, and then he says at the top he rounds it out. So I'm guessing he doesn't really create the 2 points. He connects them together. I'm assuming that's what he meant when he said that. Okay, I'm just gonna go back and fix all my mistakes with my little sponge. He of course didn't do this because he doesn't make mistakes, but I clearly do. I'm done outlining my lips. He just goes in with the lip gloss next. He goes in with like a nude lip gloss. Do I have a nude lip gloss? No, apparently I don't. So I'm just gonna take this one. It's like a clear lip gloss. And hopefully it works out. Lip gloss is on. We still have not done anything to the eyes. The way he works is different. Next he does brows. And he uses powder. He uses bronzer as for the eyebrows, but I don't think I could do that. My eyebrows are way too dark. The bronzer I'm gonna use is from the Maybelline Master Contour. That's the only like dark enough bronzer that I have that won't look too crazy, I hope, on my eyebrows. Let me brush my eyebrows first. Okay, we're just gonna go in. We're just gonna go in and hope for the best. I've been hoping for the best this whole time. God, it's not even showing up. We're just gonna shade that in as much as we can because it looks like it's not even showing up. You hear that? That's my dog. Oh my God, I hope you can't hear that too much. I don't know if anyone owns a husky out there. Huskies are dramatic. How does that look to y'all? I don't really see much of a difference. Maybe because I'm not close enough to my mirror. I think that's all for the brows. Then he just sets it with a gold like eyebrow gel. Again, I don't have that, so I'm just gonna use a clear one. Call it a day. Next he goes back to contouring, and this time he uses a darker one. So the only darker one I have is the same one from this palette. He goes right under the jawline to really sharpen it. And which brush am I gonna use? I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna do the same. Okay, boom, I think we're done with that. How's my jawline look? Now we're getting into the eyes. He doesn't say what color he uses, but based on the video, it's kind of a dark, warmish color, a dark brown. So let's see if I can find one that looks similar. Okay, I think I found a color that's kind of close. I'm gonna go in with this Morphe palette. I forgot what it was called. It's the Artistry palette 35V. I'm gonna go in with this color right here. And then the shape he uses is kind of a round shape. So he just puts it in the crease and creates like a round shape. Like taps it in first. He didn't use any primer or anything, not that I saw. He kind of just went in. And I think as he keeps going, he like buffs it out. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're still using that same one color. I'm just gonna go back in to make it a little darker. I'm I'm gonna go in with a smaller, denser blending brush and the same color. I'm just gonna really concentrate in making it darker. Next, he goes underneath the eye using like a flat brush like this underneath the eye with that same color and sharpens the edge up. So let's go on and do that. This is where the funny faces start. On the lid, he uses like this orangey, peachy, coppery, shimmery shadow. I'm gonna see if I have anything similar. I'm gonna take in this color right here, and with my finger, I'm just gonna put it on my lid. That's the same way he applied it too. He used his finger. Oh my gosh. This is a lot more pigmented than the one he used. Well, maybe not. It's a lot more brighter. Let's say that. I don't want to diss his products. And since it's so much brighter, I'm just going to get a brush and kind of like blend it out to make it, you know, a little less bright. Going back with that same small one, going over the edges. I didn't take that much on my finger this time. Not exactly the same shade. Close enough. Then I see him getting a small pencil liner brush and going over the lash line with like a dark brown. Sorry if it's creating weird shadows. I'm filming in front of my window and the sun is going down. We're gonna have to speed this up because the sun is going down and there's crazy shadows on my face. So I think the last step now is lashes and mascara. So I have these 2 packs of lashes here. I think I'm gonna try these. See how these look? The Kiss lashes in Chingon. They just look like this. They're like very separated. If they look horrible, then I'm gonna use the other ones. But let's just go for it. Put on these lashes. Boom, lashes. Okay, got my lashes on. I added mascara to the bottom. And I think that's it. That's all he did. This is the completed look. I'm going to take you guys outside so you can see it in better lighting. Or of what's left of the dying sunlight. Sorry, but at least it's going to be better than what's in here. Let's go. Oh, there's better lighting here in my living room. How does it look? I think it looks pretty good. Might try this again next time. This was fun. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the process of me getting this look. And if you try it for yourself, let me know how it goes. Sorry that the lighting kind of died in us midway through the video, but we'll survive, you know. I'll get that lighting kit one day. I promise you. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.